try out a new product that we saw in the stores the other day. It actually just came out this month. So here we go with Tostitos Ghost Pepper Extra Hot Salsa. So,
Extra.
Yes. We've always been a big fan of the Tostitos Habanero salsa. And then we were turned on to the Paste Ghost Pepper Habanero salsa.
Which, as you can see, this bottle's pretty much empty.
Yes.
So we did a review of the Paste Ghost Pepper Habanero salsa about 6 months ago. And although I wasn't particularly blown away by the heat, this is a delicious salsa. So we're pretty into this. However,
we saw this and we wanted to give it a try.
Has anyone else heard of this release? I did hear that this was coming out, and I was waiting for it. I didn't really think that we were going to see it in our area.
No.
A lot of stuff doesn't get to our area. So we saw it in the grocery store, and we were pretty excited, so we just grabbed it.
It smells very good.
Oh my God, I can smell it like when... Yeah. So for a jarred supermarket, like you can get it anywhere salsa, Tostitos is my favorite. I've not had one that I like nearly as much as Tostitos, especially for like a large, like mega chain brand. They've always been my favorite salsas until I tried the Paste one.
It smells amazing, so I'm kind of looking forward to trying it.
It smells really, really tomato-y. And I can smell some garlic.
Yeah.
And
I mean, it honestly doesn't even smell like it's going to be hot.
It doesn't.
But we can hope.
It says it's extra hot, so
I'm
not calling anybody a liar.
If it says it, it must be.
Must be hot. And we really wanted a snack, so this was extra motivation to do this video. Alright, so first thing first. This is a very chunky salsa.
Mm-hmm.
It's got, which is one of the reasons why I love Tostitos, because they have like nice big chunks of tomato and pieces of pepper.
Onion.
Yep, like you can see the key ingredients in all of their salsas.
And I got a nice scoop chip, so I got a good amount in here.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
What was the first flavor that you get?
I actually think it was a tomato. Right up front, I tasted tomato.
My first impression on the heat is it really doesn't taste any hotter than the habanero one.
It has a very similar flavor too.
It does. It's like, which I guess I would say that about all of their salsas, that they all basically taste the same. Like they just have different varying levels of heat. So they have like mild, medium, and hot. And then they have the habanero salsa. They also have a restaurant style salsa, which is a thinner consistency. It doesn't have quite as big of chunks in it, but it's really good. The habanero one is by far the hottest. And I don't think this seems any hotter, like at all.
No.
But we did just have one bite, so.
Yeah, I mean, I'm waiting because it is ghost pepper. Maybe it will take a little bit to hit you, but.
I mean, it's hot.
Yeah.
Like it is, like while hot, it's not the extreme heat that I was kind of expecting. The Paste one, also not extreme heat, and this is ghost pepper. Like it is an ingredient in here. So they're kind of similar in that regard.
I do think the Paste one's a little hotter.
Yeah. Let's try this again.
It's very good.
Tostito salsas all have this sweet, this underlying sweet flavor, which I think is what makes me really like it.
So the first ingredient is tomato.
Which I would expect. I'm going to assume ghost pepper is far down on that list.
It's almost one of the last ingredients, honestly.
Yeah. Which for, again, for a large massive, you know, mega company supermarket brand, I wouldn't expect there to be a tremendous amount of extreme heat in a product. I'm kind of sad. I was sort of hoping this would be a hotter one. Let's compare it though. So we do have a tiny bit of salsa left in here. Now, smell-wise, first of all, these smell very different to me. I feel like you can smell more pepper in the paste one than you can in the Tostitos.
Yep, I would agree with that.
This is way more tomato, like upfront tomato.
Thickness-wise, I'd say they're very similar.
Yeah.
I'd say, yeah, very close.
So,
I mean, it's not even like just really dripping off, so it's...
Now that's the up close of the Tostito salsa. And then, yeah, you can see this is the paste one on the chip. And yeah, they're about the same kind of chunkiness, same sort of thickness. Well, actually, maybe the paste is thicker.
The paste is a little bit thicker, but definitely more pepper flavor.
Yeah. And you can taste tomato in the paste salsa, but it's very secondary. Mm-hmm. It also tastes, I mean, these don't taste anything like a fresh salsa, but the paste one has a fresher taste.
Definitely. Which
is kind of hard to explain, given that, you know, they're both about as far from fresh salsas as you can possibly get.
And we've had this one for a little while.
Right.
But
so, I don't know. This is like...
The heat, I feel the heat has gone up just from eating the paste one.
Yeah, this one, it's hotter, by far hotter, I would say. And I mean, again, I don't think that this is an extraordinary amount of heat. It's not like, I mean, it's certainly not like this extreme heat that, you know, it kind of bills itself as. But, you know, it's definitely hotter than the Tostitos.
Yeah. Seeing how we don't get fresh pods too often right now. While we were at the store, we did happen to get some fresh habaneros, and they're actually very good. I think because this is so sweet, maybe we should do a gusher?
I think so. That would taste pretty good. These were surprisingly good habanero peppers, by the way. We have been getting these at our local supermarket, and the flavor on them is fantastic. They're not incredibly hot right now, but they are really good. Ooh, and then I threw one at you.
Yes.
Also, you're sweating.
I am sweating a little bit.
So, was it from the paste salsa, do you think? Or is it from the Tostitos?
I would have to say the paste, but it was maybe just me being me.
Maybe.
So I did pull the seeds out of these, just the seeds in the little pod, so it probably aren't as hot as what they could be, but
these are not the hottest, like, peak season habaneros ever anyway. So, you know, I don't think we're losing much by taking the seeds out.
No.
Oh, they smell so good though. Fresh habaneros are like unbelievable.
And these came, I forget where they came from, South America, I think. Oh, look at that.
All right, load up my pepper. This is so good. This is like such a little, like, delicious appetizer.
It's like a great little treat.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Those flavors go very nicely together.
Definitely.
It's a little bit hotter. But honestly, I don't think that the salsa added a whole lot of heat to that pepper. I mean...
No, I think the pepper added some heat to the salsa.
Yeah, that's probably about fair.
So I don't know if anybody else, like, what your thoughts are on this, but something that's flavored with hot peppers isn't as hot as a hot pepper. I mean, I can understand it, but, like, this is a habanero and it was hotter than the ghost pepper salsa. But
I do think that there's such trace amounts of ghost pepper in this product that it almost may as well not even be, like, they may as well have just relabeled their habanero salsa or whatever, which, like, I swear it tastes like that's what they did. I'm not saying that there isn't really some kind of like ghost pepper in here. In fact, I wonder if there's habaneros in here.
I don't see habanero on the jalapeno and ghost.
Wow.
Where this one has cayenne, ghost, and habanero. So, both real good salsas. I think the paste one's hotter.
Yeah.
Tostito's sweeter.
Definitely.
Habanero's delicious. Mix them together, great treat.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I would say, you know, this is, if you like salsa with some sweetness to it, if you're a fan of Tostito's salsas, I would recommend checking this one out. Definitely. It's got a nice little zing to it. Nothing crazy, but
no, I don't think it's any crazier than the habanero one they have. So,
but yeah, as far as, you know, what our favorite of the two is, I think we're gonna stick with the.
I think we'll stay with the paste,
but...
definitely. Just because it is a little more pepper forward and the heat is more where we like it. So, if you have any recommendations on good salsa to try with some heat, let us know.
Yeah, definitely drop some comments. And if there's any products out there that you're looking to see us review, please drop them in the comments as well, because we would love to check it out while we're still waiting for pod season.
That's it. Until next time.
Bye.